This has been a
Schwarzschild
Perkinson
production.
I'm so bored. This time period sucks.
Oh, hey man, what's good?
Yo, there's nothing to do.
Well, you are in luck, my friend. I just won a time machine in the Chipotle raffle of 2013.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Me too! So what time period should we go to?
I'm thinking 1776, the year America achieved independence.
Good call, bro. Good call.
Alright, let's go. So, how does this thing work?
It's simple. You just stand right here and press this button.
beep boop bop bop.
Whoa, we are time traveling, America's changing, we want to see, so let's go see, westward expansion, north-south actions, and ask who's free. Broken Texas, independence, rolling south, but then there was a war. It's all about the Union's hell.
The American Revolution had so many presidents. I'd like to start with Jefferson and all his effectiveness. He purchased Louisiana territory at such a bargain and helped write Declaration without a beast of burden. Now on to Mr. Payne, he had a lot of nerve. He wanted America to make a choice, independence or Britain serve. Jackson, he's an innovative guy. Kill all them Indians and turn a blind eye. A new economic system, make sure no land is given. That's what he thought. Who pressed the Bill of Rights and protected Native Americans? That's right, James Madison, kind of a good Samaritan. Mr. George Washington, can't forget about him, winning the revolution, presiding Philly Convention. I was the first pres, that's what he said. His leadership led to independence. Simon says, President Franklin discovered electricity, helped repeal the Stamp Act and make colonial unity. Michael Guillaume, Juan de Quebecois, a writer in America, French not poor. He also compared America to a melting pot. Just wanted to say that, just to be sure. I want to say some words for John Adams in these sentences. He was an enlightenment political theorist. Played a major role in declaring independence. Call it continental drift.
Darn straight.
Speaking of the Declaration of Independence, how many colonies were in attendance? Oh, right, I forgot, 13. No more British on Independence Day, see? Independence Day, Declaration of Independence. It's a morality play, your rights are here to stay.
Whoa, we are time traveling, America's changing, we want to see, so let's go see, westward expansion, north-south actions, and ask who's free. Broken Texas, independence, ruling south, but then there was a war. It's all about the Union's hell.
Transcendentalism was a philosophical movement. Learn from Thoreau and Emerson, strive for self-improvement. Read a short story, Sherman Joseph Alexie. Learn about Tonto, his story was a key. Gothicism started in Sweden, but took off in Norway, where its architecture is there to stay, represented by Englishman Thomas Gray. Now, you might think that Romanticism is from long ago, but I wouldn't say that to Mr. Edgar Allan Poe, because he was a Romantic movement leader and a sergeant at arms. Romanticism was a revolt against social and political norms. But we need to talk about things that are more prevalent, about immigration and people's budget deficit. Westward expansion is quite relevant. Who doesn't want to move away from Connecticut? The movement of people into the country changes the chemistry of the community. Alternatively, the only thing in the ability to achieve is to agree to move to a place more comfy. So when you're hungry, you have the money to survive. Manifest destiny makes Englishmen arrive. Think they help, but they just culturally collide. What a surprise. White people drive Native Americans out. That's how it goes. Think they need more land and it's theirs to take? Indians use their metaphorical emergency break and battle to try to make colonists wake from their badness. It led to sadness. So it goes. Here we go. Here we go.
Whoa, we are time traveling, America's changing, we want to see, so let's go see westward expansion, the north-south actions, and ask who's free. Broken taxes, independence, ruling south, but then there was a war. It's all about the Union's hell.
Wow, look at how America's advanced. Year 1861, the culture has been influenced. Technology has been enhanced. Civil war has commenced. Country has been split apart. Sectionalism is the cause. South versus North, the North grew smart. Education learned by heart. Agricultural South depended on slaves to survive, but Lincoln didn't want the Union to die. The rebelling states did strive to keep slavery alive. War conditions were rather cruel. Prison camps on both sides were controlled by harsh rule. Then they all became best friends. April Fools, the losing team would surely take the brunt of the duel. Among the severest conditions were at Andersonville, a prison camp for Union soldiers in the South they killed. Some would have rather been at Bunker Hill. Families are affected still. Lincoln made his point by giving several speeches, preserving the Union across all its beaches. His first inaugural address addressed the nation as a whole. To keep the states together was initially his goal. Emancipation, proclamation, freedom of the slaves in rebelling states of the nation. Next speech delivered was the Gettysburg Address. So total war's begun and won't stop unless the Union conquers what's left of the U.S. All humans are equal. Lincoln says yes. At the time of Lincoln's second inaugural address, slavery was ending. And nonetheless, humans don't know God's purposes, is what he expressed. Shortly after, the Union did progress. The North came out victorious, and Lincoln didn't want to make the South furious. Although neither side was meritorious, but the South took the blame because they were notorious. Words took the heat of this blame at the Andersonville trials. He brought on shame. He was following orders, playing by the rules of the game. But think about it. Wouldn't you have done the same? Reconstruction was the task at hand. Equality for all is what was planned. America was starting fresh like fertile land. I'm glad we told you this story, so now you can understand.
Well, that was an eventful day. I think it's just about time to go back to our own time period.
Wait, there's one more thing we have to do.
1 hour later.
Go back again to your room. Yes. Dusty piggy. I am aware, Mr. Crenshaw, that you are not clear.
You don't know the manners of good society, huh? Well, I guess I know enough to turn you inside out.
No! Abe! Watch out!
Well, thanks a lot, boys.
Sweet! We saved Abraham Lincoln from his death. Alright, let's go.
Alright, hopefully that doesn't screw up the future too bad.
Beep, beep, bop, boop.
Mother Teresa!
Pixie sticks!